You're watching Daddy Family Car. Good evening guys, this is KAMPAC Daddy from Japan. Today's Daddy Family Car, Toyota Roomy. Do you know this car? You probably haven't seen before, because it's a super special edition car. This time I'd like to share some of amazing features and special discount deal. So let's get in and take a... What the hell is this? So shall we talk about exterior? This is Toyota Roomy, very popular car in Japan. As the name suggests, it is compact van whose main point is livability. This model is based on the tow manufactured and sold by Daihatsu Industry in 2016 and supplied on OEM basis. It is sold by Toyota under the name Roomy and Tunk, and by Subaru under the name Justy. By the way, the concept is not a living dining kitchen, means LDK. The concept was LD car, a combination of living and driving car. It had about 1 liter engine, a special size that was larger than mini car and smaller than standard car. When it was first released, I thought, who's going to buy this half-baked car? It would never sell. But it's selling like hotcakes, and it's the second best-selling car in Japan in 2022. I'm so sorry. There are no particularly cool points on the exterior, but there are no sense of cutting corners. For example, the vertical rear lamps show that the best manufacturing costs were chosen based on understanding of the structure of the height band. And what's so special about this car is, see the plate that says well cab. Open it up. Ta-da! Here's a wheelchair. Yes, this is what's commonly called welfare vehicle. Welfare vehicle? The thing's used for nursing care. What's this got to do with me? Whoa, you're missing out on the great opportunity to save a lot of money. So this time, the Toyota Heartful Plaza Chiba cooperated in shooting this video. Thank you very much for the cooperation. Okay, let's check the spec first. Here we go. Dong, 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 dong. The rear seat is sliding door. The opening is very large, so getting in and out is very easy. Oh my, how can a minivan be so spacious? Whoa. I really like sedans so much, so I've never actually ridden in a minivan before. It's almost like a room. Whoa, there's so much foot space. There's also a sense of freedom above my head. And the seat can slide? What the? I like that indirect lighting in the foot space. It's just a small touch, but it's creates a calm space. This is an optional headrest assist grip, and it makes easy to get an anti-shock position. Maybe? Wow, there is sunshade too. The door linings are all hard plastic, but the fake stitching makes looks less cheap. And it was also a good decision to use two-tone colors. Because of this shape and size, when the doors are closed, there is a slight vibration sound. Now let's do daddy check from a daddy's viewpoint. Let's try to put the car seats on. Whoa, it's so easy. It's too easy to put them in. It's easy to operate. And if you want, you can even get in with baby. This is what the moms like, obviously. There is no way the four-door sedan can win. I hate sliding doors because I don't want to lose. Of course, there are Isofix bracket and child locks on the rear seat doors. Next, the driver's seat. The ignition switch is on the right, best position. The steering wheel is a bit small, easy to handle for both men and women. AC control buttons, status, and gauges are clearly divided into different areas, so making it very easy to check information. There are 2 smartphone pockets next to the hazard switch. Excellent. Now for the best part of this car. The passenger lift-up seat. Let's try that up right away. Here it comes, the passenger seat lift-up test drive. Good evening, I'm KAMPAC. I'm here to give you the lowdown. Now the air is chilly, the temperature is 6 degrees, and the spectacular show is about to begin here on beautiful Inage Coast. The little box standing in front of us in this clear blue sky is modern family car. It's like Noah's Ark floating in the halfway of automobile industry. First contact! This passenger lift-up seat is a revolutionary feature that makes it easier to get in and out. He reached for the button with trepidation. Whoa, what's going on? Looks like taking lots of time. Oh, it's no wonder. Daddy, this is his first experience with welfare vehicle. He apparently cannot understand at a glance what the role of the street button is. The audience is also yapping at us. What's wrong? He cannot move seat easily. He made a regrettable mistake. Not fully opened the front door. He pressed the button again. Now it's coming out. It's coming out. The seat is coming out. Have any of you viewers ever seen anything like this before?
Wow.
No, I'm sure most of you haven't. And it's going down, going down. I cannot believe it. How far it's going down, Roomy. This is the engine 4 of Uraton 4. Now Daddy, confused by passenger seat, jets out more than he imagined. Then he sat down. This passenger seat can rotate 94 degrees. What an astonishing Japanese technology. Roll down the footrest and push the button again. Then his weight 70 kilograms now. It goes up smoothly, even with adult male on board. Slowly but surely. The seat rises, please subscribe. So here we go, everything's fine. Entering the vehicle without bumping his head. Now feel like Gundam pilot and make some last adjustment. And finally, system is all green. Lift off. Now for the replay. And well, the movement is so slow that I have to feel in time, like this. I guess it's for safety reasons. And it is also remote control, so it can be raised and lowered with the touch of the buttons, as shown in this video. I think it's a great feature, really makes things easier for wheelchair users. Okay, I gotcha, but it's so expensive, isn't it? No. I'll talk about that in next ride feeling section. By the way, the lady at the beginning of this video was handmade by the dealer, so that customer can easily imagine this feature. Ooh, damn, she has attractive bodyline. But her face is really my type. Now let's talk about drive feel and a few other things. First of all, the ride quality. To be honest, I don't know about the throttle feel because I rode with a caregiver this time. However, the ride quality is better than minicar. As for cornering stability, the width of the vehicle gives me sense of comfort. Also, the car we test drove this time had naturally aspirated engine, but I had the impression the family of 4 would be able to drive it without stress. Next is utility. Our test vehicle had an electric wheelchair straight system. It lifts the wheelchair automatically. And although it is slow, but very convenient. This type of folding wheelchair weighs about 14 kilograms, but many customers say it's hard to lift, which suggests the number of cases where both caregiver and the person given care for are elderly is increasing. It's a difficult problem to solve. As for the noise level, I can't remember because I was talking to the staff all the time. Sorry, please look for other people's impression video. Well, this is a wheelchair, so I thought it would be expensive because of its special optional equipment, but it seems that not the case. In Japan, welfare vehicles are available under various subsidy programs, depending on the structure of the vehicle and the physical condition of the user. The most obvious and profitable one is the sales tax exemption. A passenger lift-up seat vehicle like this is exempt from all sales tax. So no matter what kind of optional part you added, you will be exempt from sales tax. All sales tax. Did you know that? It's super bargain. In the case of Roomy, it costs about this without sales tax. The regular Roomy is about this, plus in sales tax. Uh-oh, that's weird. The whale cap is more convenient, but it's almost the same price. For the safety of your family, you should also check out the safety features. The Smart Assist Prevent Safety System is standard equipment, old grade. A variety of safety features are included, such as all-speed cruise control, advanced warning function, and failed start brake. There are 2 airbags, one for the driver, one for the passenger. Side and curtain airbags can be added as an option. This is the only bad point. The J and CAP mean Japanese New Car Assessment Program crash test result. Give it a 4-star rating. The frontal collision safety is not so good. There are bad sense of mini car-like quality in this area. Please do more. Finally, to summarize, this Toyota Roomy, the half-baked car that everyone was looking for. This Roomy is an unusual vehicle with a halfway decent displacement and body size. However, it seemed to be popular for the 3 points, more powerful and easier to drive than mini car, easier to get into, and roomier than mini cars, and rich safety equipment and peace of mind. Well, if you target the gaps in needs, you can sell it. A lift-up seat that kids will enjoy. This was my first time to ride in welfare vehicle, and my impression was not that, I see, this was easy for elderly people to ride in, but it was really interesting as a kind of attraction, like roller coaster. What the heck is this? Whoa, it's so cool! Children and adults alike will definitely get excited. When you hear the word welfare vehicle, you might be a little intimidated thinking, I know, well, the image has changed a lot. It's simply fun. A super affordable and convenient car. In fact, I didn't even know about tax exemption until this time. If you are thinking that you might need to take care of your parents soon, you can get a sales tax exemption, so it's as good as free. There is no reason not to get one, I thought. Aside from the problem of elderly care, there is also the problem of young caregivers in Japan who are struggling to care for their parents alone. People may think it's because they are young and energetic, but even younger people get tired both physically and mentally. Even for me, I'm exhausted from only raising children. I hope the younger generation to know more about them. Now, thank you for watching. That's all for today. To daddies and mummies all around the world, good job today. See you in the next video. Bye bye.